All right, coming up next, a most anticipated lightweight showdown between Abel Killa Trijullio and Leonardo Santos. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Damian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You got to think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
Power, power, power. As he makes the walk tonight, no denying what he'll be trying to do to unleash some of the more devastating kicks we have seen in the UFC in years. Just brutally powerful, and oftentimes he'll do major damage just by landing one or two kicks to that lead leg or to the body, thereby changing the complexion of the fight. You're talking about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. Enter this young man. Scary, scary power on his kicking game.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. The American is 34. The Brazilian is 37. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Leonardo Santos! Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting at a bumper baton from Florida, Abel Killa Trijullio. And the action begins with Herrig Dean.
Herrig Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Slips the punch.
Tagged him. These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows.
And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Santos gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
And this is a bit of a chess battle here.
Oh!
Abel's in big trouble here. He's in real big trouble. Oh! Beautiful takedown. He's got half guard. He's got a guillotine. Looks like a tight guillotine here. Looks fairly close. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now.
Wow.
He's got full, oh, no, half guard. Oh, he got reversed. They're canceling each other out. He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense.
Postures up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Trijullio. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Trijullio. And he connects there, Joe.
Sticks to half guard now. Beautifully executed sweep. Trying to take the back here. He's got his back here.
Working on a choke here, potentially.
He's got it under the chin now. He goes palm to palm first to try to finish it off. That choke is deep. This is it. This is it. And he's free. Beautiful escape. That was a close rear naked choke. He's in full guard here.
Second round, straight ahead. And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's take a look at that again. Beautiful submission attempt here, but right at the end, he slips out. The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Effective punch there by Santos. He's doing a great job of timing these shots. Takedown attempt there. See the total strikes. Excellent sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Now he flips him over into side control. And he's maintaining control in the top position. He's now working from side control again. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's in half guard. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's in half guard. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Elbowing him in the face. He lands a huge elbow to the head. Arm triangle. He's got the arm secured. Scoots his hips back, sprawls. And this might just be a matter of time. Got caught in the choke, didn't want to tap, and went to sleep. Yeah, that's high-level jiu-jitsu there, and I know going into this fight, he felt like he was going to have to be near perfect with his grappling and his transitions to force a tap, and he did one better here tonight. He forced the nap, so great technique to get the finish, and ultimately he is your winner by way of submission. Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. Let's take a look at it from a different angle. So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herrig has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Leonardo Santos!
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Duquesnoy and Mitch Gagnon. Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, Mitch Gagnon! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Tom Fire Kid Duquesnoy! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. Nice punch by Mitch Gagnon.
Oh, big kick! Hard straight punch.
Oh!
He is going after it here. Oh!
In on a double leg takedown here. Gagnon gets caught by the inside leg. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line. The one
Big kick to the head. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here. The left hook hits home.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? got tagged there. Nice right hook. Misses the takedown.
How about that shin?
Huge kick, misses. That one hurt. Oh. Nailed him with that right hand. Oh, what a leg kick. Nice takedown. He passes out of full guard into half guard. Good control, postures up. And he's softening him up with elbows.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Duquesnoy. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's now back to half guard. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
With 90 seconds to go in round one.
Tags him. Huge elbow to the head.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Duquesnoy.
Nice punch to the body. And he reverses position.
Switching stances here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nice jab by Duquesnoy.
Hard hook. He avoids the clinch.
Oh, his leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit, Joe.
Look at that straight right.
Home sounds for the end of round one.
Stop!
Excellent job. Defense, calm down. Very good control.
Let's take another look at some of the action from that round. There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. Big round.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Oh, huge block. And he continues to work the body here. He lands the head kick.
Caught him with a punch. Going for the takedown here.
Takes him down.
Excellent posture here.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch. Posture's up now. Huge elbow from the top. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Brutal strikes landed from the full guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Gagnon's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Constantly a moving target.
There's a single attempt.
Gagnon gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
He's posturing up here. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Duquesnoy.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. He's looking to take the back.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Duquesnoy.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Transitions back to full guard.
That landed. Now under a minute to go in the second round. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Kick to the face.
Vicious combo there.
He's definitely hurt.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Really, they passes that guard like butter.
Postures up. Oh, massive elbow lands.
Back to full guard. Wow. Nice.
And that's the end of round number 2.
Hey, look at me. Calm down, relax for a minute, would you? That was a great round, and you won the round. Okay? Get your air back and relax.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
Ariane Celeste doing her thing as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Oh, he just continues to land with a high volume of strikes here.
Oh, big shot!
Lands a good combination.
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out.
Excellent movement here on the ground. And he's going to try to take the back.
Gagnon's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward.
Nice punch.
Hand speed, man. Trademark inside leg kick there by Duquesnoy. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Oh!
He's clearly in pain. He's trying to hang on there, but he is in big trouble.
Oh!
He got caught. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. Big shots. Nice leg kick.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Mitch Gagnon. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's limping. He appears to be injured.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out. Unbelievable!
Wicked knockout here for the win.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Here we see it from another angle. And here we see it again. Ba-boom!
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tom Fire Kid Duquesnoy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure, still a few fights to go, but at the very least you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight matchup between Ketlen Vieira and Alexis Davis. Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl has amazing blocking technique. She can stand right in front of you, and you just can't hit her cleanly. She has such a huge advantage in that, and knowing that she has the ability to block and parry all of the different techniques that are coming her way.
All right, so here is Ketlen Vieira training under Andre Pedernera's there at Nova União, and it's hard to believe that Vieira was so nervous for her UFC debut several years ago because she has been largely perfect ever since, and as her striking improves, and we saw that her last time out, but as it catches up to the grappling and everything else she brings to the table, this is a future contender and potential champion here at 135 pounds.
This girl has outstanding wrestling. That is her specialty, and that is what she's going to look to do in this fight. She's going to look to take her opponent down and utilize some ground and pound. She also has very good takedown defense because of that wrestling. So if she's getting the better of the stand-up, she might decide to keep it on the feet.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Alexis Davis! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Arizona, Brazil, Ketlen Vieira! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, the wait is over. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, so here is Manaus's Ketlen Vieira trying to get off to one of her patented hot starts here tonight, and you can just tell there is not only an increased comfortability and confidence inside that octagon, but she believes she's the best in the world. And now that she starts to carry herself that way, maybe she actually can realize a UFC title. All right, first round is underway. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range with those vaunted, powerful overhand punches. Obviously, it's a big part of her repertoire, and more often than not in the UFC, even when opponents have known it has been coming, they have been unable to stop it. The takedown landed now by Vieira.
She's looking for an arm triangle here. That choke is locked up. She's still working this choke.
Getting tighter.
That's it.
And that will do it.
Got caught in the choke and didn't have the time to tap.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? She goes to sleep, and you've got to admire her toughness for not wanting to tap out, but she just couldn't deal with the grappling acumen of her opponent here tonight. A beautiful setup and an even better display of technique to ultimately get the finish and put her opponent out for good.
And one more time here, super tight choke, and she's out. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in. Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herrig has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Ketlen.
So the winning ways continue for one of Brazil's best, Ketlen Vieira, getting it done here in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division. And I'm starting to think that this could be a future UFC champion, Joe. She has shown a constant evolution every step of the way in her UFC career. And, of course, this result tonight is no different. Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Nguyen and Brandon Moreno. So here he is, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, very much a young man and very much a flyweight title contender, an outstanding jiu-jitsu fighter, submitted Louis Smolka as the biggest underdog on the fight card in his UFC debut back in 2016, and then followed that up with a win over Ryan Benoit to immediately vault into contention. Brazilian jiu-jitsu purple belt has got some pop in his hands as well. We'll see if Brandon Moreno can take his career to the next level with a win here tonight.
This guy is a world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist. He has had massive success, not just inside the octagon, but in the world of straight grappling.
Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay of his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Brandon, the assassin baby, Moreno! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, Ben 10 Nguyen. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Ready? Ready? Now let's go.
Changes his stance. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Oh, nice punch there by Nguyen. Trying to establish that jab once again. Nguyen gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Yeah, these are, what did you say about my other
there.
punches?
Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe.
Oh!
Well, his opponent found an opening there to the body. Nice hook shot there, but as he leans forward in trying to get into his own striking range.
He's hurt! This could be it! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, he missed that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh!
Good combination so far from both men. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Just missing on the uppercut there.
Oh, that was a big one. That one landed hard.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Nguyen.
There he swung with a haymaker.
Oh! He's got him hurt here. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh!
Went for the head kick.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Oh, big shot.
Well, not much. Oh!
He's in big, big trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
Powerful right hand. Tying him up here in the clinch. Oh, good uppercut.
Knee to the body. And there comes the separation now. Nice punch there by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. Kick lands for him there. Finds a home for that left hook. Oh, big left. Big body shot.
Body. He hurt him with that hook. Oh, he's going for it here.
Oh, that left hand is on point. Round two straight ahead.
Beautiful knockdown. Wow, that could have been a 10-8 round for you. But we want to finish. So moving forward, we know this guy's...
Let's see that again from another angle. Let's see it one more time.
Brittany Palmer with us tonight. Round two here.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. How about that shin? Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. Oh, look at that! Beautiful body shot there, too.
Oh, straight right.
Oh! Kick him in the face!
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Big knee lands there.
Really missed with that right hand.
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch.
Very good job of timing these shots here. Nice inside leg kick, not even telegraphed. Good defense there.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Slips that left hand.
Oh, both men exchange.
Oh!
And another one, he's in trouble. Really slow. Oh, he's got hurt. He's out. He's out.
And that's going to do it.
Landed a huge kick for the knockout.
Indeed, Joe, that was a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. Caught the opponent flush with full force and extension. And frankly, there was no chance after that. The fight was over as soon as that one made contact. Certainly one for the highlight reel here tonight.
Let's see if we get a better look at that from this angle. And here it is again. Oh, man. KO.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nguyen.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. Well, the majority of his UFC wins have come by way of submission. This is one of the more decorated and accomplished grapplers on this UFC roster. The welterweight contender, the Iceland native, Gunnar Nelson. Renzo Gracie, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, trains under John Kavanagh there in Ireland. And this is a man who can truly grapple with the best of them. Also brings a karate background with him, Joe. A well-rounded guy who many believe eventually could work his way to a welterweight title shot.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch inside the octagon. He closes the distance well, and he's always in a position to attack and defend.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Nelson is 3 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Reykjavik, Iceland, Gunnar Nelson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready? Ready? Now
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, round one is underway. Here's the switch stance fighter, Gunnar Nelson, coming out southpaw here tonight. He'll give you the orthodox look as well, and you know if he gets the fight to the canvas, as dangerous a guy when it comes to the submissions as anyone on the roster, the well-rounded Gunnar Nelson ready to go here early. Oh, effective strike there by Nelson. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight. Oh, there's that low kick,
There's
Joe.
a nice exchange.
Nelson gets caught with that punch. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, perfect execution on the low kick. Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
Looking for the left hook.
Ooh, blocks the shot. So good with that hook, Joe.
These are some bombs he is throwing. Trying to get a single.
First takedown attempt is there.
Inside control here. He's looking for the Kimura, trying to lock it up. It looks like he's got that Kimura locked up tight. This Kimura is getting further and further. He might have to tap.
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Gunnar Nelson!
So there he is, Gunnar Nelson, just an absolute pleasure to watch compete as usual. Iceland's finest, securing yet another big UFC win here tonight. Clearly his striking is starting to catch up with his grappling. That is a scary proposition for the rest of the contenders in this welterweight division. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Felice Herrig and Randa Quiet Storm Markos. Well, what a story here. Randa Quiet Storm Markos, born in Baghdad, Iraq, under heavy fire really every step of the way, was able to escape with her mother and her siblings. And what a story it is that she's gone on to UFC strawweight contention. In this 115-pound division, she is definitely Canada's best hope for UFC glory. Coming off a big win over the former champion Carla Esparza, Randa Quiet Storm Markos is back tonight.
This girl is a true takedown expert. She has a full arsenal of takedown techniques, and it is her specialty. She is so good at closing the distance and utilizing spectacular takedowns to bring her opponent to the mat.
So here's the strawweight contender, Felice Herrig. Not a lot of people gave her a chance fighting Alexa Grasso in Houston, Texas, back in February of 2017. Emerged with a big upset win that night, and that really got her career back on a championship trajectory. This is a woman who has been in the MMA game almost 10 years, had a battle with a lot of different demons outside the octagon, lost her brother when she was a very young girl, and that is something that has buoyed her late in her MMA career. Felice Herrig, her current form, the best of her MMA career.
This girl has such amazing takedown defense. It's so good to watch, and young fighters could do no better than to emulate the techniques that she utilizes in keeping fights on the feet.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. All right, we send it inside the octagon to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Markos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 1. Randa Markos' story well documented. Escaped from Iraq with her family at a very young age. For years worked in a pharmacy, finally gave that up to pursue this mixed martial arts dream.
Good shot.
All right, first round is underway, and you better watch out for the overhand punches when you're fighting an opponent of this caliber. It really has become a patented punch of hers, and something that a lot of opponents know is coming, but still can't account for. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range here tonight. In on a single here.
Oh, and down. Good control here. Big shot from the bottom. Nice. Tries to move to half guard, but can't. Big punch from the bottom. Nice.
Posturing up now. Oh, lands a massive elbow. Looks like a potential submission attempt here.
Looks like she's got that triangle locked in tight. Throw that leg down. This is getting tighter. She might have to tap. That's it. That's it. Got caught in the choke, didn't want to tap, and went to sleep.
Yeah, Joe, she went out. She's just coming to now, but near perfect execution on the submission. Great grappling overall. Her transitions were on point, and ultimately it was perfect technique on the choke to get the finish here tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herrig has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle choke, Felice will beat Herrig.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I gotta keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. And straight ahead, we'll get to a featherweight matchup between the Korean Superboy, duo Choi, and Daniel Hooker. So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
So here he is, folks, the Korean Superboy, Choi. And you talk about vaulting into UFC superstardom, Joe. It did not take very long for the Korean Superboy to register on the radar of UFC fans around the world. Wasn't just the fight of the year against Cub Swanson. What he did even beforehand, sending bodies flying across the octagon. This is a man who many have pegged as a future UFC champion.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Gumi, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Choi! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. All right, round 1 underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter. Outstanding fighter overall, but the fight time of the UFC, not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round 1. Oh, strong punch there by Choi. All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early, they will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight. Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Oh, nice punch there by Hooker. Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. Just missed with the left there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Quick jab.
Big head kick.
Hook to the body here, blocked by Hooker.
He transitions to the tie clinch.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, hook to the head by Hooker. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, big knee, he's hurt. He's in trouble right now.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. Big body shot.
Body. Vicious, vicious punch combinations here.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by Hooker. That knee might have landed there. And now he's got the tie clinch.
He's got the plum here.
And
nice
he comes
knee
through with a big knee.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Hooker gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Head kick!
Hooker gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. He landed that punch flush. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Oh!
He's in big, big trouble here. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Oh, there he connected.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Here's a big leg kick. And there's the kick to the body. And another perfectly placed strike.
Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Oh! He's badly, badly hurt. He's in trouble and a big kick lands to the head. Hard straight punch.
How about that shin? Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Finds his range with the jab. Oh, like the thought there. He's
hurt bad.
Oh!
Nice elbows. And got full mount. Big punch from the bottom. He postures into place. And full back.
Now he touches him with the left. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Going orthodox now. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice punch there by Hook. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Not there. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
The left hook hits home. Punch is blocked. Hook to the head there by Hooker.
Nice inside leg kick.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Hooker. Oh! Unbelievable. Man!
30 seconds to go. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
Final seconds. Hooker's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. And the horn sounds on round 2. So the round is over, but not before major damage was done, Joe Rogan. A couple knockdowns for him in that round. Big round from Choi.
Total domination, and his opponent should be credited for getting through that round at all. He took some brutal shots. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Wow! He's gotten hurt here. Oh! Wow! And that's gonna do it. The Korean Superboy does it again!
Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, that one is going to be hard to top when it comes to handing out performance bonuses late in the night. A huge kick for the knockout victory, and he couldn't have caught him much more flush. Full force, full extension, and you knew if he connected with that weapon at one point in this fight, it was going to spell the end of the night for his opponent. Mission accomplished right there.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Bam! And good night.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herrig has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy,
So the Korean Superboy, Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far he can take it, but tonight, undeniably, a huge step in the right direction for a guy who could be a future UFC champion. We get to a lightweight bout between Dustin the Diamond Poirier and Kevin Lee. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. The kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen Fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has world-class takedown defense. He is incredibly difficult to take down, and once you do get him down, he gets back to his feet very swiftly.
So here's the former featherweight contender, now lightweight contender, Dustin Poirier. Since moving up to 155 pounds, Joe, he has really found his groove. He was reluctant to make that move because he realized so much success down a division. This is one of the winningest featherweights in UFC history. No denying, though, he is where he belongs now, up a division at 155, where he has proven to be a tough out, really for all comers.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 4 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Round 1. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Poirier gets touched by that kick there. Lands a punch there, Joe.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Oh, and he connects there.
Good one to the body.
Effective punch there by Dustin Poirier. Pretty good shot there.
Oh, he connected with that right hand.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. Punch to the body is blocked. Level change there.
Now he's in guard. Oh, he got tagged with the right hand there.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Lee's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
And he's got full mount. Excellent posture.
Big right hand.
Sweet right hand.
Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too. Look at this, nicely done, into side control. Now this is what he should have done earlier. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Elbow to the head there by Lee.
Side control again. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's going for a Darce choke from the bottom. That choke looks locked up tight. Turns towards his opponent. Secures his body. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here we see a beautiful example of the Darce choke for the win. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
So there he is, Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen. We've watched his development firsthand inside this octagon. He is focused on being more defensively responsible of late, but his offense was the big story in this one. Make no mistake about it, this is a lightweight force to be reckoned with. Perhaps a title eliminator type fight will be next for the Diamond after the big W here tonight. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take, one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
As devastating a fighter as there is on the roster, Yoel, Soldier of God Romero, Olympic silver medalist. This is a man who will kill you with his hands, with his wrestling, five-tool player who has become the best 185-pound fighter in the world. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Cuba, Yoel, Soldier of God Romero.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Romero is 14 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Paulo, the Eraser, Costa! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Are you ready? Let's go, come on!
And he switches his stance yet again. Oh, that punch will count, landed flush. Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Soldier of God gets hit with a flush uppercut there.
Oh, big kick. Hurt him with that right. That's a hard uppercut. Look at this, takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Postures up. Mounts again. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's gonna try to take the back, I think. Inside control once again.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Nasty combination while he's got him trapped here in the crucifix.
Hammer fists blocked.
Good elbow. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he tagged him. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Working from the mounted crucifix. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's got the choke. He's got the choke sunk in. He's got it locked in tight. That choke is deep. He's dropping his weight down. This could be it. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight, Joe. Really excellent work, not just with the setup, but with the transitions and top-level technique to ultimately get the finish and put his opponent unconscious.
And here's the end of the fight. And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And it's over before he even gets a chance to tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero.
So Yoel Romero is your winner here tonight. We're getting used to saying that. Here is this Olympic silver medalist turned MMA knockout artist, well past the age of 40, and still finding different ways to win inside the octagon. It's a women's bantamweight championship fight between Amanda Nunes and Alpha Cat Zingano. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. Fear, not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Nunes is 29, Zingano is 35. Nunes will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! Five rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the challenger, Zingano. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda.
All right, this is from UFC Championship. UFC winner commands of all time, protect yourself at all times. Let's be safe, touch gloves.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
All right, here we go with this championship fight. Will we crown a new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion tonight? Let's find out.
Oh, that was a hard one. Shot. Oh! This could be it right here. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Beautifully executed sweep.
Trying to get under the chin.
Got the arm underneath the chin.
Nicely done.
Mount! Full mount! Postures up here. Half guard. nice right hand.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Good shot to the body. Back to side control. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Good control, postures up.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nunas.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Into side control again. She's in the mounted crucifix now. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Under a minute to go in round one.
Looking for the north-south choke. She's got that choke locked in. She got free of the choke. Back to north-south again. And into full mount. Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Final seconds of round one. Round two is next. Well, she couldn't have done much better over those 5 minutes, Joe Rogan. 2 knockdowns in that round, a huge round from Nunas.
2 huge knockdowns, big moments in that round. Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. And here a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. Perfectly placed strike here, lands on target.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Zingano gets caught with that punch. Oh!
This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here. Clean overhand. Nasty combinations here.
Well,
Oh, big left hand. Trying to spin to the back.
how about that shin?
Good job of avoiding the clinch. Oh, what a leg kick.
Big right hand.
Huge left hand.
Big body shot.
Body. She establishes full mount.
Huge elbow there, Joe.
She's attacking that arm. She's got that arm bar locked up.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That was a deep arm bar, but a beautiful escape. Working from full guard here. Excellent sweep. There we go. Excellent posture here in half guard. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Big body punch.
Well, a lot of power on the other side, so wisely Zingano's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. Working on a guillotine.
She's got that choke locked in tight. could be it. Any second now. That's it. That's it. Got caught in the choke and didn't have the time to tap.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect execution tonight. And when you talk to a lot of fighters, to a man, to a woman, they would rather go to sleep than tap out. And that's exactly how it played out here tonight. She just couldn't deal with the high-level technique of her opponent on the ground. And ultimately, she chose to pass out as opposed to tap out. You admire the toughness, but this is a tough result for her to digest here tonight.
And as we can see from this other angle, she doesn't even get a chance to tap before she's out. And it's over before she even gets a chance to tap.
So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunas.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. It's a bantamweight matchup between Demetrious Johnson and Dominick Cruz. All right, here he is making the walk to the octagon for the biggest fight of his professional life, the #1 bantamweight contender, challenging for the UFC Bantamweight title. This has been a hard belt to hold down, but you see how confident he is, Joe, as he makes the walk here tonight. Believes for a while now that he's been the best 135-pounder in the world, and finally tonight, an opportunity to prove just that.
Dominick Cruz, in becoming the champion at 135 pounds, had to face some of the most technical fighters in the UFC. The lighter weight classes traditionally have relied much more on technique, and Dominick is the king of the technical fighters.
Well, he has successfully defended the title, and that is the goal in front of him yet again tonight. The UFC's bantamweight champion of the world. And not only does he believe he is the best right now, he believes he is the best 135-pound fighter of all time. If you want to be in that class tonight, certainly one this young man has got to have.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Johnson is 31. Cruz is 32. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herrig. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, presenting the challenger, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
All right, this is for the championship. You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, here we go. The UFC bantamweight title is on the line right here, right now. Opens up with a front kick.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Nice punch by DJ. Oh, there's the kick right underneath the elbow. Effective strike there by Cruz.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. He landed a left hand there. He's now working for full guard.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Big body punch. Back to half guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's back to side control. Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura. And he escaped the Kimura. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Trying to take the back here. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm. Trying to mount, he's got it, full mount.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Cruz.
He's in half guard here. And they're down on the ground. Inside the guard, right away. He's looking to take the back. He's now back in north-south again. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's now working from side control again. Now he's going to go for a Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down. He's got that Kimura locked up.
He might get a finish here.
He's got it cranked. Oh my God!
Will do it.
Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, the UFC Bantamweight champion, closing the show tonight with a spectacular submission. It is going to take a special performance to dethrone this man at 135 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herrig called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world. That is the way he came in. That is the way he goes out after turning in a huge submission win here tonight. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate the effort. You see him with his corner and his coaches there. What a result here tonight. They are all still chasing that man at 135 pounds.